In 2024, the Black Cat ransomware group breached Change Healthcare. That single intrusion cost United Healthcare Group nearly $2.5 billion. That same year, a separate attack on national public data exposed the records of roughly 2.9 billion people, nearly every American. The financial and reputational fallout forced the company out of business entirely. These financial losses are scaling up. By the end of 2026, the global cost of cybercrime is projected to reach $1.2 trillion annually. These breaches are early previews of a larger shift. We are now moving away from manual, opportunistic hacking into an entirely new era of automated, large-scale global cyber operations. Your digital assets are already under attack. The question is whether you realize it yet. For decades, we relied on a castle and moat approach, building thick firewalls to keep threats out. But adversaries adapted. Instead of breaking through those defenses, they simply log in, exploiting legitimate accounts and authentication to bypass the walls entirely. Right now, 83% of cyber attacks originate outside the reach of conventional security. They happen on social platforms, through impersonated domains, and in third-party marketplaces, where your firewall cannot see or touch them. The exposure is severe at the top. Over 75% of executive credentials are already compromised, enabling business email compromise attacks that have driven an estimated $2 billion in losses. The old perimeter model is finished. The attack surface has shifted to the identities and external platforms we implicitly trust. Attackers are now using artificial intelligence code generators to instantly produce endless variations of their attack tools. Traditional antivirus software relies on recognizing known threat signatures. When AI can morph the malicious code on the fly, those files easily slip right past standard detectors. In one documented case, a cybercrime group used AI to generate 150 unique malicious cryptocurrency wallet extensions. By deploying those rapidly generated extensions, they successfully bypassed security checks and stole over $1 million from users. The speed and volume of these AI-generated attacks outpace human defenders. Waiting to detect and respond to an intrusion is no longer a viable strategy. There is another threat that manipulates time itself, known as the harvest now, decrypt later approach. This is a strategy where adversaries collect encrypted data today with the explicit intention of unlocking it in the future. Right now, adversaries are actively exfiltrating and hoarding secure, unreadable data. They cannot break the encryption with current technology. They are waiting for quantum computing to arrive. Once operational, they will instantly break the encryption and read everything stolen. Organizations are realizing their current data protection has an expiration date, which is driving an intensification in preparations for quantum-safe encryption. The quantum threat moves the attack surface from a physical network into the timeline of the data itself. Information secured today is a guaranteed breach tomorrow. This reality has forced a defensive breakthrough. According to Gartner's 2026 Strategic Technology Trends, preemptive cybersecurity has officially become a strategic priority. Security leaders have made artificial intelligence their #1 investment. They are deploying AI-powered analytics and advanced threat hunting to identify and mitigate risks before they materialize. With the average breach now costing billions, organizations that continue to prioritize detection over prevention are effectively waiting for their own obsolescence. Now, when the perimeter is gone, the best way to protect your assets is a concept called digital provenance. Digital provenance is the absolute traceability and verifiability of digital assets and transactions. It means proof of authenticity is built directly into the data itself. Implementing this integration is becoming the cornerstone of compliance, the primary way firms demonstrate resilience to regulators. Security is no longer about defending the walls around the network. It is about making the data and the transactions inherently self-protecting. However, the volume and complexity of emerging cyber threats are creating a massive skills gap, and technology alone simply cannot close it. Targeted employee education, robust government structures, and a threat-aware workforce are non-negotiable investments. They are not line items you can afford to defer. Every organizational asset, identity, intellectual property, and financial instruments has transitioned into the digital realm, turning every piece of value into a potential digital attack surface. The organizations that survive this shift are the ones refusing to wait for a breach. They are building AI-driven security from the ground up, and they are starting today.